Hello and welcome to Valley Form for Ladbrokes Friday Night Lights. We've got a Derby Day Eve edition. Rayman, we're on the quick backup from another magical Ladbrokes Cox Plate Carnival. We trust you had a good time last weekend.
It was an outstanding edition of the Ladbrokes Cox Plate. 2 nights and days of racing to remember. An epic Ladbrokes Cox Plate. And just a great vibe on the track as well. But it's time to look forward. It's a great way to start Derby Day. Derby weekend is at the Valley, and hopefully we can find a few winners across the card.
That's it, we shift focus to this week. We jokingly call it day 3 of the carnival. Leading us off in race 5, it is the Ladbrokes Racing Club handicap over 1,200 metres. Who gets the nod here?
Yeah, that corner off looks pretty tough to beat here in the Ladbrokes Racing Club handicap. It's definitely gone to another level, this preparation, this horse, and I think it looks really well placed in this contest. Was probably a bit unlucky last start, only narrowly beaten, and that would have made it 2 wins from as many starts this campaign. Does go up in weight a little bit here, but I still think he's a horse that has plenty of improvement left in it, and it's going to be very, very tough to beat. For the quaddie, I'm taking number 4, Funzel, number 5, Corner Off, and number 7, Falazzo.
Race 6 is Heat 4 of the Ladbrokes 55-second challenge. I don't think they're going to be breaking any records here, but nonetheless, I am tipping number 2, Midnight Charm, on top for Clayton Douglas and Tatum Bull. I think this horse is clearly the best horse in this race, and in this replay here, he ran a gallant race behind Lem Picker, leading her up there, who I think is a strong chance in a group class race on Derby Day this Saturday. I think he finds the fence and finds a lead from barrier 1, which is going to be advantageous with the rail out 4 metres, and the 3 kilo claim could also be paramount to his chances. In the quaddie, I'll go with number 2, Midnight Charm, number 3, KGB, number 10, Moon and Back, and number 11, Scuderia. Race
7 is the Musk Creek Farm handicap, and Peter Moody's got an interesting horse here in the form of C Speedwell. It's a horse that was a little bit disappointing in its Australian racing debut, but in its second race at start in Australia, absolutely leapt out of the ground, really relished the step up in trip. It was a big improvement, and I think it's a horse that can continue to improve with more racing under its belt. It's about a $5.50 chance with Ladbrokes at the moment, which I think is well and truly over the odds. It's a horse that still does have plenty of upside, so I think it's going to be tough to beat. The danger and the favourite with Ladbrokes is Cadmus. Was really well backed last start and was too good for its rivals at Sale. I think the rise in trip suits it as well, and it'll definitely be in the mix. So I think it's another race where we can skinny up a little bit in the quaddie. Taking number 2, Russian Dance, always runs well at the Valley. Number 3, Cadmus, and number 6, C Speedwell.
Race 8 to close out the program is the Sharp EIT Solutions handicap. It is a benchmark 70 over the mile, and I'm with the fave here, number 2, Electric Bell. In what looks a race with not a whole lot of substance, she brings through clearly the strongest form lines, and in this replay here, she scorches to the line over 1,440 metres. She now steps up and trip to the mile. She draws an inside barrier so she can be much closer, and she gets in fine with 59 kilos after the claim for Thomas Stockdale. Speaking of Thomas Stockdale, I think he's one of the best apprentices in the game, and I've got full faith that he can give this mare a sweet ride and get her home. In the quaddie, I will go a lot wider though. Number 1, Glassy Miss, number 2, Electric Bell, number 3, Mashika, number 4, Vivacious Award, and number 8, Toys on Fire. Well, Rayman, those are the 4 races of the quaddie, but you've got 4 other races to choose a best bet. Who is your best on the night?
Going early in the night, Betty. Race 2, number 3, Lena's Real, another one for Peter Moody. This horse was really well backed on debut at Mulwee and was just left a little bit too much to do in the run. Absolutely stormed home, only narrowly beaten. Should take really good improvement from that run. I think he can settle a little bit closer to the speed here as well. So it's a horse I think has got a big future. You're getting $2.15 at the moment with Ladbrokes. I'm not sure that will last. I certainly wouldn't be shocked to see this horse start odds on, so I'd be getting on now. It's race 2, number 3, Lena's Real.
Well, thanks again for joining us on Valley Form. Please note we'll be starting half an hour earlier this week. First race 5:45, last race 9:15.